From a distance, it's easy to mistake Mrs. Muriel Dollymore for a sweet little old lady. Plump and stooped, with a halo of wispy white hair framing her round, wrinkled face, it's obvious she's advanced in years. And trussed up in her tweed coat, its horn buttons straining to contain her short, stout body, she gives the impression she's been upholstered rather than dressed. The epitome of the lavender-scented granny who sits, no doubt, knitting away in the mind's eyes of her neighbours. They see her pass their front windows each afternoon, regular as clockwork. Tick-tack, 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 go her clickety-clickety walking sticks, quick time on the pavement as she shuffles herself to the corner shop to fetch cat food and carnation milk. She always looks the same. She always looks lovely. Bless her. Mrs. Dollymore is the longest-standing resident of Atbara Avenue. Not one of the neighbours who witnessed her arrival is alive to remember it, so as far as present-day occupants are concerned, she's been around forever, a treasured constant in the stage play of local life. When Muriel first moved in half a century ago, the Great War was over, but London was still in shell shock. Horses were common, young men were rare, and ladies wore gloves to tea. It was her wedding day. But if anyone imagines that a once virile, now dead, Ernest Dollymore proudly carried his blushing bride over the threshold, they're wrong. He was never built for lifting, and she preferred him not to touch her, especially in public. As soon as their hackney carriage pulled up outside number 17, she alighted, and her slender feet bore her directly up the path and into the house, no dilly-dallying on the way. Before she married, Muriel Edwards was a professional singer, with a sylph-like figure and a ruthless ability to blow her cigarette smoke in the direction of only the most useful men. She was the quintessence of glamour. Known by her stage name, Dolores, she was a rising starlet by the low-pitched standards of the day. She topped the bill in jazz clubs of the coastal resorts of southern England, and around the time she met dependable bank clerk Ernest, she also caught the eye of entrepreneur Vincent Grunblatt, shark-eyed talent spotter and keyholder to West End success. Vincent promised his little lark the stars and the moon, but, to her unending disappointment, she was never to receive such hard-won rewards. When it became clear she was expecting a baby, any interest Vinny may have had in his uncaged songbird evaporated, and it was he who flew away. With a steely instinct for survival, desperate Dolores had quickly accepted lovesick Ernest's renewed offer of marriage. Ernest brought her to this city, where they completed the formalities at Hammersmith Registry Office within the month. Ernest was overcome with happiness. Muriel with resentment. Pauline Dollymore, daughter of Muriel, is the second longest-standing resident of the street. She was born in the back bedroom of number 17, and apart from a brief interlude in her early adult life, she has never left that address. She's lived through a new war, and rationing, and bombs. She's witnessed the departure of the horses, and the gradual recovery of generations blown apart. But she's never drunk tea anywhere smart enough to require gloves. For many years, this sad woman has been slowly reversing away from the world around her, and now she's retreated so far into the background, she's become scarcely more than a spectator in her own story. Viewed from any distance, way off or up close, it's impossible to mistake Pauline Dollymore for anything other than exactly who she is, a nervy, overweight spinster living at home with her widowed mother. She always looks the same. She always looks wretched.